Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome to my new Let's Play. This one's gonna be a pretty short one, folks, as today we're taking on Sonic the Hedgehog, and not Sonic 06. Just saying. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog is one of 42 games that were included on the Sega Genesis Classic Edition, and this game was one of those first games that I played in my early childhood via the Sega 6-pack many years ago. And ever since then, I've been wanting to get my hands on the game again for myself, though I've never actually owned a Sega Genesis. Thankfully, later collections and re-releases included Sonic the Hedgehog 1, such as the Sonic Mega Collection on the Nintendo GameCube. There was also the Sonic the Hedgehog's Ultimate Genesis Collection released on Xbox 360. I know there's also more recent releases, such as ones that are on the Nintendo Switch eShop. There's also one that's been ported to mobile. Jesus flip. Seriously. This game can be found on so many platforms today, it's not even funny. So, the version I'm playing is the one on the Sega Genesis Classic Mini. The reason why is because, one, it has the authentic Sega Genesis controllers. Mind it being the 3-button one, but I never held the 6-button controller, so this just feels normal to me. And funny enough, this is the first time I had this set up. Ever since I got it for my birthday this past year. Also, hello Shawario Mox, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. So anyway, this is just going to be a simple playthrough of the game, and I will be going after all the Chaos Emeralds to get the quote-unquote best ending. So with that out of the way, let's get things all fired up and ready to go. Let's begin Sonic the Hedgehog, the Blue Blur's humble beginnings. So anyway, who developed the Genesis Classic exactly? Well, to answer that, it was actually developed by M2. Originally, Sega had plans to partner up with the infamous company known as At Games, who've been making Sega Genesis clone consoles for years. And I mean years. And each and every single one has had a lot of problems, primarily sound emulation being complete utter garbage, poor emulation in general, and thankfully, after fan outrage of the fact that they were originally being partnered for the Genesis Classic Mini, Sega finally wised up and decided to say, you know what, we're just parting ways with At Games, and we're going to work with someone who we know for a fact can treat the Genesis properly. And thus they turned to M2. M2 are responsible for several different, I believe several different game collections, if I recall correctly. If not, they were probably responsible for some other things. I can't quite recall exactly what they've done. I haven't really done too much research when it comes to them. But regardless though, they're the ones that developed the console and the UI and everything else in between. So that's basically how things have went down. So along with Sonic the Hedgehog, this console also includes several other Sega Genesis classics in here. Some are more questionable than others, but even so, I'm glad that this game, along with Sonic the Hedgehog 2, were included. I wish that Sonic 3 and Knuckles were included, but sadly, I believe due to copyright issues with the game's soundtrack, such as, Michael Jackson's involvement in crap, they just have not been able to re-release that game in recent memory. I think the most recent re-release of the game was, I believe, on PC a while ago. Other than that, though, no other... oh boy. Just made it. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Sonic 3 has not had too many re-releases just because of the whole music copyright thing. which does kind of suck. But alas, it is what it is. Come on. This'll work. Or maybe not. Oh, come on. There we go. Get in there. Come on! Oh my god. I'm really gonna rotate all the way around, aren't I? Okay, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Yeah, I know. Definitely a classic for sure. Speaking of bonus stages, in this game, you know how Sonic typically collects 7 Chaos Emeralds in many of the classic Sonic games? This is not one of them. In this game, there are only 6 Chaos Emeralds to collect. Why 6? I have no freaking idea. Don't ask me. I'm not a developer. Okay, obviously I need more momentum than that. So, anyway, in order to get access to the bonus stages, all you really have to do is play through the stages like normal, collect 50 rings, and hold on to them until you reach the end of the stage. This is only possible for the first 2 acts of any given zone, so be sure to keep this in mind. Act 3 always features a boss fight within the zone, and so you cannot access a bonus ring at the end of the stage, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, that flickering though. Not sure if that's an emulation thing or what. I don't remember it being like that on the original hardware. Okay, what the devil was that? Speaking of bonus stage access. Oh, nice. Hidden vulnerability. Sweet. Alright, let's get on with this. This really is not a difficult boss fight by any stretch of the imagination. He's very easy and predictable, and even with a cheese and vulnerability... is it a capsule? I don't know. It's basically like a tube TV, kind of. But anyway, Green Hill is done. On to the next zone, which is Marble Garden Zone. And funny enough, there's actually a way to cheese this entire zone, or at least the first act. It involves getting yourself stuck in a very particular way. And afterwards, you just crouch, jump, and then just slide to the very end of the stage. It sounds simple on paper, but trust me, it isn't. It is not as simple as it seems. So anyway, since this is technically the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, Sonic's moveset is limited to say the least. He does not have the ability to do a spin dash. That was not introduced until Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Funny enough, in certain... Come on, that was bullcrap. Anyway, back to what I was saying. In certain releases of this game, such as Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis, also more bullshit. Back to what I was saying. Great job, me. Great job. Back to what I was saying, though. Why do I keep getting hung up on the environment and everything in between? I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, that release on Game Boy Advance, was considered by many to be the worst possible port of Sonic the Hedgehog of all time. It was so bad that fans even took it upon themselves to fix the game, which it is possible to do. It's kind of funny if you really think about it, and also sad at the same time how the fans had to pick up the slack and fix a game which shouldn't have been broken in the first place, but I digress. Thankfully, that was the only oddball bad Sonic 1 port we've ever had. But speaking of that version in particular, that version, oddly enough, did give Sonic the spin dash, but only in that version, as far as I can tell. There might be later Wii releases that I don't know of that also gave Sonic the spin dash, but for the most part, most versions of this game do not have the spin dash. So that is something you need to keep in mind. Holding down does allow you to crouch and also essentially... Okay, again with the bullshit. I always run into everything, I swear to God. This zone definitely is one of those zones of which it's not easy. Also, more BS. It's not easy to hold on to any of your rings whatsoever. It honestly is really damn difficult. And getting any bonus stages here is a task in itself. Oh, and yeah, I believe you did maybe a stream or two ago. I can't remember for sure. Come on, game. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say before. If you push down while you're running, you're able to spin for a short period of time and just roll around on the ground. This does put you in a pretty good state where you can take out most ground enemies, such as those Badnik worm-like enemies, which you can't jump on normally. If you try, you will get hurt, and that's not a fun time. And by the way, it only works if you're hitting them on the head. Any other parts, it's no bueno, no-go. Okay, that was just my fault. I was too aggressive. I want to go back. I want to see what's over here. Excellent. Now, hopefully I can hold on to my rings for the remainder of the stage. God only knows if that's going to happen or not. Okay, let's just wait a second. There we go. So, Marble Garden Zone is definitely one of those zones of which it's a good idea to just simply wait. Wait for things to happen and then just go. Go when you have the chance. If you proceed far too quickly in the stage, then you're going to have a really, really rough time. Trust me. Funny enough, this zone I got stuck on quite often when I was a young kid first playing this game. This is not an easy zone to get through. It honestly isn't. Let alone get 50 rings and hold on to them until the very end of the stage. Okay. Oh no. No, 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 stop it! Stop doing that! Buttons, why you not work when I push you? Okay, so the object of these bonus stages is to obviously not hit the goals, because if you hit the goals, you exit the stage. That's bad. Also, that jingle! That means we collected enough rings to earn ourselves a continue. Continues are used if you end up getting a game over, and trust me, you don't want to get a game over, because if you get one, you have to restart the entire game all over again. That's bad. And in this era, there's no save slots. At least not until Sonic 3. Well, same here for the most part, except the private school I went to when I was a young kid had a Sega Genesis, and thus I grew up with this console. I grew up more with a Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64 than any other console. Just saying. Okay, so at least at this point we're about halfway done when it comes to emerald collecting, which is great. Although I did end up wasting one zone's opportunity to get another emerald, but oh well, it is what it is. There'll be plenty of other opportunities, trust me. One really neat thing about this game is that there are many ways you can go about completing these stages. There are so many different paths that you can take. I never really noticed the misspelling, so if you misspelled something, it's okay. I'm not a grammar Nazi, for the most part, unless you use there, and there incorrectly. And yes, I said it 3 times, because there are 3 different interpretations of the word there. That always drives me nuts. Great job! I'm dead, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Well, thank God for them iframes, plus every time you pick up a ring and you manage to hold on to at least one, so long as you hold one ring, you can't die, unless you fall into a pit or into a pair of spikes and just bounce off of them like a frickin' rabbit. Because Sonic 1, for whatever reason, had this really weird glitch. I don't know if this was patched in like later re-releases, including this one, or if this is using the original version 1.0 version of Sonic 1. I don't know for sure. But regardless, this glitch I'm talking about makes it so you essentially... Oh dear. Not a fan of this. Back to what I was saying. If you happen to hit the spikes in the wrong way, you lose your iframes. And thus you'll get comboed between one spike hit and another. And that's not a fun time. Because again, if that happens, that's instant death. Speaking of instant death, regardless of how many rings you have, if you happen to get squished in any way, then of course you will die. Screen mirroring. That's pretty neat. Can't see. God damn it. By the way, I believe it's possible to unload certain assets depending on what you set your viewpoint to. Like if you're looking up or if you're looking down. That can throw people off, especially if you're not sure of what's coming up next. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet is that the classic Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and Knuckles, and even Sonic Mania, have a 10-minute time limit. If you are not able to complete an act or a stage within 10 minutes, you die, and you just go back to the previous checkpoint. Thankfully, if that does happen, the timer does reset. Okay. Okay. I had no idea that was the secret area. Well, that was cool. Way past cool! Have I been this way already? I feel like I have. Yep, I have. Gosh dang it. Wow, I'm dumb. Honestly, I thought that was like the path forward, but I guess not. That's the thing about this zone. It can be kind of maze-like depending on if you haven't played this game in a long time and just have no idea what you're doing. It can be confusing, trust me. But it does open up neat shortcut depending on how you go about completing the stage. So that's that. That's something. I just stood on a spike and I didn't die. That's awesome. And of course I would get shot. Good God, man! I just can't frickin' move! I knew that was gonna happen too. I just knew it. Honestly, I did. Okay. At least it wasn't that far back. And of course I waste the shield anyway. Great job. One other thing worth noting is upon activating checkpoints, whatever time was present when you activated the checkpoint, that's the time that is set to when you respawn upon death. So that is something else worth mentioning. I wonder if that 1-up capsule will be, will respawn again. I'm not sure. One pretty neato thing I love to do, especially when riding on platforms in which I have to wait on, I like dancing. Dancing is fun. You should totally try it. Okay, cool. This capsule is back. So at least I can get my life back every time I come to this point. Out of here. God damn it. I always do that! Why do I run into every frickin' spike there is? Maybe because I'm trying to go fast and I shouldn't be doing that? Especially in this zone? Maybe? Your guess is as good as mine. I guess one other thing worth noting is if you activated a capsule prior and... God damn it! I knew it. I always waste every shield I get my hands on. Always. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Dang it! I just love losing my train of thought all the frickin' time when it comes to things like this. So, as of today, I did recently release my end of 2019 update video onto my YouTube channel, and if you haven't watched that yet, go watch it after the stream is done. It holds some pretty important information about things to come, and also my thoughts on Kappa. It's not like it's the most detailed video about... Come on! I always do that! Why am I doing that every damn time I respawn? This is ridiculous. It's like every time I get a life, I waste it immediately after. Just because I can't predict where the spikes are going to be and when they're going to gosh diddly dang show up. And of course, I do that every time too. I always waste the shield. Always. Okay, let's see if we can get through this sometime today. That would be fantastic. So anyway, The classic Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy is really not that long. It really isn't. So for this game in particular, the reason why I have not labeled this as Session 1 is because I know I'm going to be completing the game in its entirety today, including getting all 6 Chaos Emeralds. That is my plan, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. That's what I set out to do. And hopefully I won't have any annoying complications along the way. Granted, I've had some happen already with this zone alone. And if you think this is bad now, just wait. It gets worse. And by worse, I mean Labyrinth Zone. Jesus. Oh, thank God, we finally made it out of that. Damn it! I was gonna say we finally made it out of that frickin' death trap, and we're immediately thrown back in because I suck at the game. Wow, that's neat. That's honestly too funny. I guess whoever programmed the register was a Sonic fan. I don't know. Definitely coincidental that something like that would happen, too. Okay. Now, can we please not waste this life that I'm going to be picking up soon? Please? I guess one other thing worth mentioning real quick is that there is this pretty annoying glitch that I have clearly showcased a few times already. And that is, occasionally, if you're jumping in just the right spot, on like the edge of a platform or something, if you happen to jump, instead of curling up into a ball to initiate the jump, he'll just walk in the air. Why is that? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It's a really odd glitch that also interferes greatly with precise platforming, taking out enemies, and just staying alive in general. Because walking in the air like that leaves you extremely vulnerable in so many ways. Of course, I always do that. Just because I want to go fast. Great job. So this boss fight, not too difficult, just bob and weave between two platforms and just stay alive. It's literally as simple as that. Obviously, I didn't take into account that I was making things so much harder than necessary. Whew. Well, that was definitely something else. And before we begin this zone, there is something I need to mention here. We do have a new follower. It's known as Cyrus Cortex. Cyrus Cortex is our newest follower as of 2 days ago. So thank you so much, dude, for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay here. So, welcome to Springyard Zone. The third major zone in the game, and one that I've hardly ever seen during the early childhood days, as I've always gotten stuck on the Marble Garden Zone. Seriously, that level sucks. But not as bad as Labyrinth Zone for sure. Damn it! All because this one armadillo badnik asshole has to get in the dang way. I'm so dead. I always run into every spike. I swear to God. Every single one. Oh, hello. Was not expecting this. Pretty neat. Nothing else here, though. Just a few rings. Still nice. Any rings is better than no rings any day. By the way, it is possible to get yourself in a pretty bad bind. Okay. Dear Lord. That could have been so much worse. Okay. That'll work. Go away! Okay, that works. Okay! Another stage down. Let's grab the next Chaos Emerald. Please? Please? These bonus stages can be pretty difficult, and as you're progressing further and further, and getting more and more Chaos Emeralds, it does get more and more difficult to navigate through the mazes and get all of the Chaos Emeralds. Speaking of which, one thing you can do with the Genesis Mini is you can create save states, which is awesome. So to do this, all you have to do is hold the start button for a few seconds, hit the A button to confirm a save, put it in a save slot, hit yes, and there we go. The reason why I decided to make a save state there is in case something goes wrong and we end up failing hard. Like if we exit the stage, which is a very real possibility, especially now that I hit the thing in reverse. Why do I keep doing this? Why does it keep bouncing me towards the reverse thing? Come on, it's not that hard. Let's go. Okay, that was clearly the wrong direction. As is this? Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, boy. So, obviously, hitting the goal is a bad idea. Hit the Chaos Emerald. Always. You will thank me later. Sweet, we earned another continue. That's 4 down, 2 to go. Okay. I know it seems kind of odd that I keep making save states. This is only just a precautionary measure, and it's not like I'm doing it for the entirety of the game. It's just in case something would happen, like if I get a game over or something. That way I don't have to play through the entire game all over again. Because that would be bad. Also, DS enemy placement. I love it. Oh, screw you, game! Screw you! I just got stuck in a frickin' loop that I could not escape. Come on, drop please. I knew it. And I'm stuck again. Yep, I'm stuck. You definitely don't want to get stuck in the pit of these rotating spike balls, ever. If you do, it's very difficult to get out of it. And it's not a fun time, let me tell you. I swear to God, I keep running into every single enemy there is on this frickin' stage. One other thing worth noting is that in the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, your speed of which you can run is capped at a certain rate. After you reach this cap, you can't go any faster, which is really damn annoying. It's also really annoying to get that shield there, but trust me, it's worth it. Especially for later parts of the stage, Jesus flip. Oh wow, that was pretty neat. Wasn't expecting that. But I was expecting that though. Dang it. That's what happens when you go too fast in this stage. You get hurt, and you die. Also, these hitboxes on some of these objects are absurdly big. Especially the spike balls. Seriously. Hi, how you doing? Go away. Thank you. I don't like your kind here. Okay. Nearly got sniped by that armadillo badnik. And yes, the enemy robots are called badniks. Okay. Phew. Made it through barely in one piece. I'll take it. Although my internet is not taking it so well right now. Okay. I'm definitely glad that the Sega Genesis Mini allows you to create up to 4 save states per game. Just like the SNES and NES Classics by Nintendo, which is awesome. And, of course, that happens. So, this is why we have save states, folks. That way, if something like that happens, like I make a wrong turn in Albuquerque, then we can just simply restart the stage. Without having to go through another frickin' stage and then stress ourselves to high heaven. Come on! God damn it. Come on! I'm so used to having the B button confirm everything, as that's the way I played the... I selected save instead of load. Damn it! Ugh! I am such an idiot! I can't believe I did that! Well, crap baskets on a frickin' broomstick. Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get all the Chaos Emeralds now. Because the next zone, I believe, is Labyrinth Zone. I could be wrong. I can't believe I did that! Why is it so obtuse to do that? I just wanted to load the save state, not create a new save state and overwrite that one. I'm stupid. I honestly am stupid. One other pretty annoying thing about the Sega Genesis Classic is that it does not have the rewind functionality of which the SNES Classic does. Of course that happens because I suck. Yeah, Sonic Mania definitely is a love letter to not only Sonic fans everywhere, but even to classic Sonic fans. Just saying. It's that good. Okay. It is definitely annoying that we have to go through all this crap and get to the next zone and pray to God that we make it through alive. Especially considering that we don't have exactly a whole lot of lives to work with, and it's not exactly easy to get some. I mean, it is, but still, getting the extra lives can be kind of difficult, especially considering there are so many things in this game that are out to kill you, and so much bullshit like that. All because I jumped too early. That's a load of bullshit. I hope I don't game over in this place. I guess one pretty neato thing about game overs is that even though you get a game over at that point in time, it's not like you have to start the entire game all over again. Instead, you just have to restart the zone, or restart the act. You don't just go back to Act 1 while you're in the middle of Act 3, for example. That's just dumb. Instead, you just restart the act that you were on. So, if worse comes to worse, and I do end up getting a game over, there is a level select code, and hopefully I remember it by heart. But I think it's like up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, and start? I think that's the code. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone can confirm that with me, let me know. I remember having to enter that code numerous times throughout prior playthroughs of this game, not only because I suck at the game and I kept getting killed due to bullshit, but because it was the cheapest and easiest way to get all 6 Chaos Emeralds. Like, before even starting the game. If you, like, input the level select code, and then just, go into the special stage from the stage select menu, do the special stage, reset the game, and then just, do the code, like, 5 more times, and then start your playthrough from there, after getting all the Chaos Emeralds. It is a pretty cheap tactic, and hopefully one I will not have to employ. But you never know. Especially for games like this, where it loves throwing things at you for no reason. That still pisses me off, though, that I ended up screwing myself out of the frickin' bonus stage by pure accident. What's even more annoying is that the bonus stages appear in order of which you have not gotten the Chaos Emeralds in yet. So instead of getting Chaos Emerald number 5 next, it'll immediately put me into Chaos Emeralds bonus stage number 6 in order to get that Chaos Emerald as my next emerald. God damn it. Yep, I'm dead. All because I don't have the spin dash and I can't go fast on these loops here. Seriously, can these things take any longer to go down? Okay. Well, at least the good news is, at least we made it to the end of the stage. I know, right? Also, welcome to the stream, Rain, Pain, Storm. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's begin this one. This boss fight. Unlike all the other ones up to this point, this one is timed. What I mean by this is Dr. Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman, will be taking apart the platforms in which you have to fight him on. And over time, it becomes more and more difficult to survive and deal damage to him, so you gotta beat him pretty quick. God damn it! Of course he killed my ass at the very end. All because it bounced me in the wrong goddamn direction. Oh, this is just great. I'm down to my last life, too, just because I got killed so damn much in this particular act alone. I wonder how many continues I have. I think 2. I got 2 continues. For each continue you use, you do get back... Bullshit! What a load of fucking bullshit! Alright, I guess I only have 1 continue, so shit. This isn't good. I just wasted my continue in early game. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more continues for the rest of the game. Just because I lack the skills to navigate through the bonus stages. And get that many continues in the first place. Plus, I'm not 100% sure if it takes away your Chaos Emeralds that you've earned if you have to restart your playthrough. I could be wrong, but I feel like it does. Just because there's no save feature. Again, why did it take away my jump? Do you not hear me push the buttons? Up, 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 down, 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 left, right, hold A, press start. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation. So, I was kind of on the right track, just the button combination was slightly different. Oh, neat. Low invincibility plus running shoes. So what the running shoes will do is it will temporarily increase Sonic's top speed and allow him to move much faster. Obviously. But again, it's only temporary, so be sure to keep that in mind as you're going through this. Also, more BS. Okay, this is not hard to do. Clearly, we did defeat the boss earlier. AKA Dr. Frickin' Eggman. No kidding. Okay. Oh, thank God. Now, don't be too eager McBeaver when you defeat this boss, otherwise you're going to end up falling. Also, my internet just shot itself again. Fantastic. Come on, you can get back. Come on, baby. There you go. Okay. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you for the information. Alright, time to take on the most infamous zone in the game, Labyrinth Zone. This zone is one of those places where it's like really difficult to navigate through, it's very difficult to survive, plus you're underwater. And as you know, Sonic cannot swim at all. And if you stay underwater for too long, of course, you will drown. Makes sense. That's realistic. But considering the fact that Sonic cannot swim, it is kind of annoying. I kind of wish he could swim. But, come on, game, really? Again with the BS. What's also really annoying about underwater navigation is that your movement speed is slowed down significantly when traversing underwater. Also, this game introduced one of the most stressful tunes in gaming history. I mean, sweet Jesus. If you're about to drown, it plays some really alarming, a really alarming tune to signify, hey, you're about to drown. Hurry up, get moving. I hate this. I hate this zone so much. Just so much bullcrap. Too little time. Thankfully, throughout the majority of Labyrinth Zone, even though we're going to be navigating underwater quite a lot throughout this stage, at least there are air bubbles, or air pockets, which produce air bubbles. Just touch a big bubble and you're set. Your air capacity is restored back to its original default amount. Just saying. Also, unlike, say, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, there is no shield that allows you to breathe underwater. The shield does not work like that, unfortunately. I had a feeling that was gonna goddamn happen. I always overshoot my jumps. Always. What's also really annoying about this zone is that spikes are practically everywhere in this zone. Sweet Jesus. There's spike pits, there are freaking spears that stick out and just completely wreck your freaking behind, stab you in the head. They're everywhere. Also, if you hear that the music keeps resetting itself occasionally, it's because I was running low on air, like on the last possible frame, just as I was about to exit the water. So that is something worth mentioning right there. Again, also these asshats always get in the frickin' way. And it's not exactly easy to take them out either. What the hell is this guy doing? I don't know. I don't care. Let's just get out of here and move on. By the way, if you jump in the right spots after you pass a goalpost, you will be able to gain some additional points. What are the points for? Nothing. They're not really used for anything whatsoever. They're just there. The points are more or less there for bragging rights. That's really about it. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a way to just completely bypass most of Labyrinth Zone just by putting yourself in the right spot and then just warping all the way to the very end. Of course, I always do that. Always. Just because I wanted to gather some extra rings and maybe take on another bonus stage in this frickin' god-awful zone. But of course, I can't do that because these asshats keep ruining it. Plus, spikes being everywhere. It's not easy. I know that you're encouraged to go fast in these Sonic games, but this one, it's like you can't really go fast in a large majority of these stages. If you do, you die. I knew it. Give me that. Gonna need it. Okay, let's go. I'm probably gonna regret not getting that air bubble. Oh yeah, definitely. Knew it! I knew it! I knew he was gonna fucking do that! I can never hold on to all my goddamn rings until the end of this god-awful stage. I probably should have gone after him and killed him first. But then again, I probably would have drowned if I would have done that. Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Too true. Good job, me. This is what I mean about earlier about that whole spike glitch. And the game's over. Okay. Now I'm down to my... Now I'm out of continues completely. I thought I had one more... I wasn't sure if I had like one more continue or none whatsoever. It looked like I didn't have any, but turns out I did. I had one more continue. And of course I wasted on frickin' Labyrinth Zone because I suck at the game. What's also pretty funny is that even though we had invincibility going on, apparently if you happen to get the drowning notification tune and then immediately grab an air bubble or something and restore your air supply, the invulnerability song is cancelled out, which is pretty interesting, I guess. Bit of an odd quirk. Also, hitting that ring capsule there is definitely a pain in the ass. Are you kidding me? Is there a switch or something I missed? Yeah, there is. There it is. Great job! Man, I suck. Seriously, screw this damn zone. This is definitely a lot of people's least favorite zones, and I can definitely see why this is everyone's least favorite. It's very difficult to navigate through. There's a lot of added stress of running underwater, plus you move so damn slow while underwater too, which is really annoying, considering that this is a game about going fast. Every time, I swear to God. I knew it! You couldn't last like a few more frames, game, seriously? All because I got stuck in a few places. Okay, let's see if we can get through this, hopefully in one piece. Honestly, I feel like my best shot at getting the remaining emeralds is definitely in the next zone. Did I just get random bonus points before hitting the goalpost? I don't get it. But seriously, screw this damn zone. And we still got one more act to go. Labyrinth Zone Act 3. Probably the most infamous out of all of them because of one final section of the level. I will give the game this, at least. This one is probably the most unique out of all of them, because the boss fight in this level really isn't much of a boss fight per se, but rather a freaking gauntlet. Come on, game. Seriously? Why can't I make a simple jump? What's also pretty neat about this particular stage is that for the beginning section, it has an endless vertical shaft, which loops on itself again and again. It can be kind of difficult to escape this shaft, as I've clearly demonstrated, but once you escape, you should be good. Let's just go. Of course. Of course I get stabbed, and I'm going to die now. Guess I'll die! I swear, holding on to rings in this stage is, like, next to impossible. Just because there are so many frickin' badniks here who hide underground and are like, surprise, motherfucker! And just completely wreck your face. Because you're not expecting them to come at you so frickin' fast. And as soon as they appear, they already have your ass. You're just done. That was some weird noise. I always get hit there. Always. You know what? This is fine. I wonder where that badnik went. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go. Of course. I always get skewered. Always. Every single spike, every single spear that is in the game, I always get hit by one of those things. Every time. Yep. There's no way I'm gonna survive. Especially if my buttons refuse to goddamn register. Damn it! Come on! Also, I really hate how sometimes the rings just phase through the goddamn floor. I'm getting a game over. Honestly, I am. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do. Because this stage is so goddamn bad. There might be a way I can just glitch to the very end. And I'm sure there is. But I don't know what that method is. Regardless, though, I am going to have to use a level select code in order to get back here. Because I can't survive! I can't survive this frickin' stage. I feel like I need unlimited lives. But I can't do that. That's cheating. Level select, yeah. I guess you can call that a cheat. But at the same time, it's one of those things like, I want to get back to where I was immediately. Even if I have to restart the damn act, I don't care. I just want to get back there as soon as possible. Okay. Take it easy. Everything's fine. We can get through this. I know we can. This is not the hardest game ever. Trust me, I played hard-ass games like Bloodborne. I've only played it for a couple of days before I was like, you know what, screw this. Okay, come on. Thank you. My God, man. That was annoying. Okay. Another pretty weird quirk about this stage is that slowdown is prevalent. Even on the Genesis Mini here, it replicates the original game's experience almost to a T, including the slowdown occasionally. But it seems like the slowdown only occurs here in Labyrinth Zone just because of the water, and that's really about it. Other than that, though, everything else is fine. Okay, take our time, calm down, everything's gonna be okay. We can get through this zone at the very least. And even if we have to use level select for future stages, as long as we get through, we'll be fine. Although I feel like I am definitely gonna be needing to, use a level select code and just go through until I get through all the bonus stages. I could be wrong. Okay, so this section is definitely the most infamous, because this entire place is being flooded. And as you're going through, Dr. Eggman shows up. Funny enough, in the Japanese version, he was always called Dr. Eggman. It wasn't until Sonic Adventure when Dr. Eggman was adopted worldwide. For a long time, we've been calling him Dr. Robotnik, as that's what we've known him as. Oh my god, I can't believe we managed to get through that on my first try. Jesus, that was stressful beyond belief. And we still got more of the game to go. And I have a feeling we're gonna hit a frickin' brick wall soon. Alright, welcome to Starlight Zone. This zone, I should be able to get the remaining Chaos Emeralds here, provided I don't screw up, I don't die, and everything goes perfectly according to plan. This is also a stage where it's highly encouraged to go fast. I know, shocker, right? Great! Yep, game over. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to try the level select code. Okay, let's try that again now, shall we? Damn it! Come on, let me restart the damn game, because apparently I don't know the frickin' code. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, clearly that's not the right combination. It's like the code I thought I had memorized. Clearly, it's not the right one, so I'm going to have to look this up. Give me a few seconds. This shouldn't take too long. I'm looking up game FAQs. Select up, down, left, right at the title screen. There we go. That's the frickin' code. Fantastic. Okay. We're back in business. Though the question is, did I lose all my Chaos Emeralds since I had to reset the game a few times? I'm gonna say yes, unfortunately. So let's just go back to Starlight Zone. So the code is up, down, left, right, and after you hear a ring chime, hold the A button and then push start. Wow. Great job, me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost all my Chaos Emeralds that I gained up to this point, so I'm gonna have to get them all again. And if that's the case, I'll just, again, hit reset, go into the bonus stage, collect the 4 Chaos Emeralds that I was missing, and return to this zone. It's not gonna be that hard. Hopefully, if I don't keep getting shot by fireballs every 2 seconds! Seriously, I suck at holding on to my goddamn rings. Always. I get hit by every obstacle I come across because I don't see them coming until I'm already shot. It's bullcrap. Worst of all is that Starlight Zone, as well as the next zone coming up soon, it's gonna be the last chance. We only got like 4 shots left before we have to restart the entire playthrough and get the remaining Chaos Emeralds that way. That is if we even can. Because I swear to God, it always takes me one full playthrough to play through the entire game, and then another playthrough just to get all the Chaos Emeralds again. Okay. Now, moment of truth. Are we going back to Special Stage 1? That we are. God damn it. Alright, so... reset. We're gonna have to... Since we ended up resetting the console several times over, technically, of course I did that because I was mashing through like an idiot. God damn it. No. I hate that about this console. Apparently there's a problem where the power supply is not providing enough power to the console. And technically speaking, I have this hooked up to my HD TV's USB port. And that even that apparently is not providing enough power. How do I know this? Is because, from what I've heard, there's a problem where if it's not receiving enough power, it registers your inputs twice. Fairly often. So what the hell is up with that? I don't know. I wonder how I can get this to work, even though I hit reset. No, it's fine. I was able to look it up very quickly on Game FAQs, so no big deal. I guess from now on, I'm gonna have to make it so I create a save state just before every single stage I do. And that was complete bullshit. I literally couldn't move. I couldn't move. Well, fuck me in the ass. I thought this would be like 2 hours tops. But sadly, that's not the case at all. Oh, wow. I was immediately sent to the second bonus stage. Fantastic. So this method does work. It's just you have to re-input the code every time you screw up like that. And you have to select bonus stage each and every time. And I'm pretty sure you have to transition at least to a Green Hill Zone. And then afterwards you can try again. Seriously, why can I not get these damn Chaos Emeralds now? It's like no matter what I goddamn do, nothing works. I always fall into the frickin' goal. I always hit the reverse and bounce off frickin' balls until the end of goddamn time. I always hit the reverse. You definitely don't want to hit reverse unless absolutely necessary on these bonus stages. I mean, sweet Jesus, I can't move! I can't fucking move! Why can't I do these damn bonus stages anymore? I'm so pissed! Because now I not only have to do this stupid crap over and over again, I basically have to cycle through until I get the bonus stages I was on previously. And pray that I actually am able to navigate without having to reset the whole damn console. I hit the wrong thing. I went the wrong way again. Go. Let's go this way. I thought I went the wrong way again. Come on, it's right there! Give it to me! Thank you! Hello, Nate. Welcome to the stream. And to answer your question, I'm doing okay. Unfortunately, I game over and I have to start the entire game all over again. Isn't that fun? Not only this, but I've lost all my Chaos Emeralds in the process. So now I have to collect about 4 of them and then get back to the previous zone. And I also have to pray to God that I am able to at least hold on to the Chaos Emeralds for every bonus stage I redo. Which, believe it or not, is not very easy. Trust me, it isn't. It's been an absolute freaking train wreck, as I have been unable to navigate through any parts of this freaking obstacle course of death. How did I get stuck there? Okay, that's where I need to go. Okay, there's another Chaos Emerald. To answer your question, maybe. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be coming back to Banjo-Kazooie speedrunning, as of yet. Just a lot of things have been coming up over the past few months that have been preventing me from being able to stream on Wednesdays. It's been really, really hectic. Just because the holiday season is typically very hectic alone. I mean, seriously, Jesus. Okay. On to the next emerald. If we can even grab this stupid-ass thing. If I do get a chance to speedrun again, I am looking into learning Star Fox 64. And I am planning on learning the blue line routing. So that's 3 down. 3 emeralds down. So what I'm going to do here is collect 5 out of the 6 Chaos Emeralds and return to the previous zone I was just at. The reason why I'm doing it is because I technically did grab a Chaos Emerald earlier on. in the Starlight Zone Act 1. So, I'm just doing my damnedest to get the Chaos Emeralds back that I've lost. The only unfortunate thing about doing bonus stages this way via level select is that the continues, sure, they do carry over when you start Green Hill Zone, but if you hit restart again, then what happens is that continue that you just gained is lost, which is kind of lame. And you continue on a clean slate of sorts. Anyway, back to my previous discussion. Why is it that I'm looking into learning Star Fox 64 Blue Line? Because I want to try learning to speedrun something different. Okay, on to Stage 5. Okay, let's take it easy. We've already screwed up majorly. No, you don't. Navigating through these, this constantly rotating maze is pain. It's pain. Because you're trying to roll around, jump at the right moment, so that way you can continue on with the maze and not hit the R ball that's in the middle of the maze to reverse its complete orientation and rotation speed. The speed of which the maze rotates is preset, and if you hit the up ball, then it speeds up the rotation. If you hit down, it slows down the rotation. You definitely don't want to speed it up too much, but thankfully if you do end up hitting the up thing too much, it does cap out its speed eventually, but it is something worth noting nonetheless. I swear to God, I just can't get this thing. Not without a lot of trips to and from. I swear. Alright, 5 down. 1 more to go. And we still got the rest of the game to get through yet. Thankfully, though, this really isn't too bad. Honestly, it is definitely the easiest method to get all the Chaos Emeralds and then just breeze through the rest of the game like this. It honestly is. So again, just be sure to hit up, down, left, right, hit the ring chime, then select your stage, and after you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you can return to any of the stages that you've been to previously. So let's go to Act 2 of Starlight Zone, which was where we stopped originally, just because I thought I had my Chaos Emeralds in hand, but apparently not. After inputting the level select code, I guess I just lost them due to game over shenanigans. I don't know. I really don't know how that works and why that is the way it is. It's dumb. Nice. In we go. All right. Time for the final bonus stage. Although, looking at this, this may not actually work the way I want it to. Shoot. We'll see. No, 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 no. God, I sound like freaking Consuela right now from Family Guy. She's like, no, 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 no. I'll be here all week. Yep, it took away my Chaos Emeralds again. Son of a bitch! Alright. So, apparently this isn't going to work. So, what I have to do now is get all 6 Chaos Emeralds via the bonus stages and then do the entire playthrough all over again. If I don't do that first. Because out of frustration, I can't get through this any faster. God, that is so stupid. I can't believe that, honestly. So basically, if you're doing the level select method of getting the Chaos Emeralds, you do have to restart the entire game. You have to play through the game in its entirety after you get all 6 Chaos Emeralds. If you don't, then the Chaos Emeralds that you collected via level select, if you collect any more, it takes them away from you. It's absolutely dumb. Seriously. Like, what the hell? I don't get it. It's absolutely stupid that this keeps happening. What's worse is that I do have to play through the entire game again, including freaking Labyrinth Zone, just to get back to where I was. So stupid. An hour and 32 minutes. Wasted. Plus, I think if you screw up the level select code at any given point, then it's over. You have to start again. Start from scratch from the first freaking Chaos Emerald. Quit bouncing on these freaking balls! I can't go forward. Thank you. Was that so damn hard? Okay. Just gotta go back. Try again. Because apparently I can't move worth a damn. This is definitely the best case scenario when it comes to bonus stages such as these. Getting Sonic stuck in a particular spot and making sure that he's able to break through the barricades which are holding the Chaos Emeralds. And honestly, is the best way. It really is. Okay. No. There we go. That's what I mean about the double tap BS. Alright. On to the next stage. And hopefully I won't get screwed over, which I am about to right now. I say it, and it happens. Every goddamn time! Like I can't rotate at all. If I do, I hit the reverse panel every goddamn time I move any given inch, and I'm falling all the way back down to the bottom. Or into a goalpost. Or goal line. I guess in some instances it's a better idea to not jump unless it is absolutely goddamn necessary. One pretty unique quirk about these bonus stages is that the background changes over time. Like, sometimes it can be birds in the background, and other times it can be fish. It really depends on how trippy it feels like taking you on today. I feel like I'm gonna have to destroy every single one of these in order to get the damn Chaos Emerald. Even though one side is clearly opened up completely. And yet I can't get to that side! Come on, I hit the damn thing! I'm gonna fail, aren't I? I am going to goddamn fail. Just because I can't get the damn Chaos Emerald. It's just not allowing me to grab it. Because reasons. I'm hitting the button. Why is nothing happening? Oh, neat. Extra life. That is going to be completely worthless. Because we're going to be hitting reset as soon as we get this damn thing. Which, Jesus Christ, that took forever. Another 3 down. 3 more to go. 3 more using this method. Jesus. Oh my god. There is nothing more stressful than playing through these bonus stages. And then having to reload your save state each and every time you fail. I swear to God, it's like any casual player basically needs save states in order to complete these frickin' bonus stages. There's a reason why the ones in Sonic 4 Episode 1 are so god-awful. Because they base it around this BS. Thankfully, there is a way to restart the bonus stage, which... it's blasphemous how that's even possible. You just go to the pause menu, hit restart. So long as you hit restart before either you hit the goal line like that! You motherfucker! Oh my god. Does that mean I have to start all goddamn over now in order to collect all the remaining Chaos Emeralds? Please don't let that be the case. Okay, again, I swear, I need save states, because this shit pisses me off! It's like I freaking am magnetized to the goal line every goddamn time I go through these places. It's either I'm magnetized to the goal or to the reverse blocks, or things, whatever the hell these things are. And also, these bumpers don't even get me started. I always bounce off of them. Every single one. Oh my god. 4 down. 2 to go. Good god, this is stressful AF. We still got a long way to go, folks. Okay. I'm just gonna make a save state here. That way I don't have to do the whole level select shit again. Just for this one emerald. Seriously though, you don't get very many opportunities to go after these Chaos Emeralds. You basically have to make it count. Because upon exiting the stage, you have to collect an additional 50 rings within a very limited number of acts. And if you fail to do so, you won't be able to get the best ending. So that's 5 down. One to go. And yeah, I am doing the level select thing again. Not that I'm confident in being able to hold on to 50 rings in Green Hill Zone Act 1. I mean, seriously, I can do it. Trust me, I can. I'm just so sick of having to do this repeatedly again and again. Especially when it's like one damn stage. Over and over and over again. No, go back! Go back! Go back! I swear to God, I told you, I magnetize to that shit. I magnetize to the goal every goddamn time it comes within range. There is no escape. Once it's in your sights, there is no escaping it. You're going to hit it, no matter what. And it's like, you can jump, you can resist all you want, but there is no getting away. There is no getting away whatsoever. None. There is none. No chance of escape. No chance for redemption. Nothing. You're just shit out of luck. Especially when you're trying to navigate through this freaking maze. And this is why I have to have save states, because I can't navigate through this fucking crap. It's absolutely stupid that I keep going backwards and falling into freaking goal pits every goddamn time I want to get through someplace. What's really annoying is that it's possible to get caught in an endless loop where you're trying to navigate in one direction, but you keep hitting the nearby reverse block again and again and again, until inevitably you hit the goal. Because, once again, magnetism! Told you, magnetism! Seriously, how is a kid in the early 1990s supposed to get through these bonus stages without save states? Seriously, how? I guess get goodish? But that's really about it. But it's not really possible to get goodish, especially when you don't hardly get a chance to redo these damn stages again and again. Considering that you don't get very many opportunities to do it, except in early game. Like within the first few zones. Because late game, or mid game for that matter, it's next to impossible. Next to impossible to hold all your rings. Okay. We're done. We're done with emerald collecting for now. After collecting all 6 Chaos Emeralds, nothing seems to happen right now, but once we get to the end, once we finish the game, and just a precaution, once again, I will be making save states at the beginning of each and every act. So that way, if something goes wrong, we can get through it that much more quickly. This game may be iconic for the Blue Blur, especially considering the fact that this is his humble beginnings and everything. But given the fact that there's so much wrong with this game, with its glitches and BS, it surely is a head-scratcher. Like, why? How? I don't get it. Regardless, though, this game is still fun in its own right. Hell, people have modified this game and added in modern conveniences, such as, including but not limited to, the spin dash, the drop dash from Sonic Mania, the ability to turn into Super Sonic upon collecting all 6 Chaos Emeralds, or just being given all the Chaos Emeralds and just being able to play through the entire game as Super Sonic. There are so many mods for these classic Sonic games that it's not even funny. Some of them are complete overhauls that change the game in its entirety. There's so much here. It honestly is something else. The Sonic community truly is something else. Okay. Again, I apologize for wasting so many people's time just going through the same zones again that we've been going through for like the past almost 2 hours. But there's not exactly a whole lot I can do about that. Game over means you restart the entire game. It's not like Sonic 3 and Knuckles where you have save spots or you have save files which you can use to restart zones if you happen to fail at them, and you also retain your frickin' Chaos Emeralds if you get a game over or something. Unless you fail to finish the zone, in which case you still lose them no matter what. But even so, though, even so, you get the idea. Alright, let's try this again now, shall we? Hopefully Marble Garden Zone will go a lot more smoothly than last time. Hell, I could try to execute that one glitch which allows you to wrap around the entire level. I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work. It's like you have to position Sonic just right. Okay, let's make a save state here for the beginning of Marble Garden Zone. And let's get moving. Seriously though, I just want to get through this as fast as possible just to get back to Starlight Zone Act 3. Which was where we were previously. Before the whole Chaos Emerald situation. And I wanted to try to not resort to using level select in order to get the damn Chaos Emeralds, but you know how this game loves to be a frickin' dick. Am I right? Or more like a annoying talking egg with a mustache. It's annoying. That was bullshit! How did that hurt me? Exactly. How? Clearly, I was in the ball in the air. Did it just do that walking glitch again, even though I was on a perfectly flat ground? I don't get it. Seriously, screw this damn zone. Of course. Every time. Every goddamn time. Well, at least I don't have to worry about being stressed out about holding on to 50 rings until the very end of the stage. So long as I make it out alive, that's all that really matters in the end. By the way, it is actually possible to make it so Sonic is able to return to the goalpost. if you happen to exit off screen just enough, and then start heading back to the left, you'll be able to go back and grab additional points. Granted, you have a limited time limit to do that, but you can do it for extra points, which is pretty neat. Also, I'm not too sure if points really contribute to much of anything at all. The only thing I know about points is that in, I believe, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3, if you get 50,000 points at any given moment in your playthrough, you'll be able to get an extra life out of it. I also forgot to create a save state before starting this act. Fantastic. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing this practically immediately. I just have that feeling in my gut. Out of all the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, this one is definitely my least favorite. Just because of the speed cap, the limited controls, the inability to spin dash. It's just not my favorite, by far. And also the lack of a save feature from Sonic 3 really is a pretty big deal breaker. Just considering that I am a filthy casual when it comes to playing games like this. Granted, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 also doesn't have a save feature, but at the very least it does have the spin dash. So that's pretty neat. I knew it. I always waste the shield in lava pits such as these. Every single time, along with the rings. I always waste them all. I can never hold on to them. Never. Thank God we're done with this frickin' stage. Got 100,000 points and yet still no extra life or continue for that matter. Speaking of continues, I believe you can only earn continues in bonus stages in this game. There are no other methods of earning continues, so once you complete all 6 bonus stages, you won't be able to get any more opportunities to earn any more continues for the remainder of the game. And that is pretty lame, if you ask me. But again, thanks to modern conveniences such as save states, it's not the biggest issue and deal breaker in the world, but even so, you shouldn't have to resort to things like that in order to save your hide. It's dumb. But well, that's just the way this game is. Also, for anyone who's wondering if I will ever speedrun any of the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games, I don't know. It's not really something that's on my radar necessarily. If anything, I would love to learn how to speedrun Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as that is my favorite game out of the original Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy. Damn it! Ah! Alright, let's just create a save state here. All because I lost a frickin' life here. And I forgot that was a thing. Go me. That's what I get for being uber aggressive in places like this. I shouldn't be. this is one stage where you cannot go fast in. You have to slow down. If you don't slow down, you're going to die. Unless you are able to glitch the game in the fabric of reality and just glitch through the floor and glitch to the very end of the stage. Which is a very real thing. That looked like that would be a pretty good place to hide a secret, but sadly, it doesn't. It's dumb. By the way, in order to gain extra lives in this game, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but in order to do so, you not only have to find a extra life capsule, but another way you can gain extra lives is by collecting 100 rings at any given time. And it's a tradition that still holds true to this very day, even to the most recent modern Sonic game, with the exception of Sonic Forces, which does not use a live system. Instead, it just lives don't matter in that game because there aren't any lives. Just saying. By the way, I'm pretty sure someone out there in the Sonic modding community has made like a Kaizo Sonic the Hedgehog 1 ROM hack. I'm pretty sure someone has done something like that. I'm pretty sure. Am I gonna play it? Hell no! I'm already stressing enough with Vanilla Sonic 1. I just jumped in lava and somehow didn't die. I don't get it, but I'll take it. I must have did some frame-perfect jump to make it so I maintain my iframe or something, I don't know. It's really weird. But I'll take it. That was pretty neat, though. That was just pure accident, by the way. I didn't even intend to jump off the lava, but I did. Alright, let's go. Back to Spring Yard Zone we go once more. By the way, I'm not sure, but I think it is possible to get a high enough combo off of Badniks to get an extra life. It's possible to do this in, like, the Super Mario Brothers games, like Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, New Super Mario Brothers, plus Super Mario 3D World. A lot of Mario games, for that matter. Also, bullshit. Fantastic. It's my favorite kind of shit. So much so that I basically use it as my freaking catchphrase. Not. Not really. But still, it is annoying how things like this just keep happening to me. I seem to be the bullshit man, reincarnated, if you know what I mean. For anyone who's watched James Rolfe's You Know What's Bullshit series, you know what I'm talking about. Kinda wish there would be another one of those You Know What's Bullshit moments by James. That was a really good series. I liked it. It's humorous and it poked fun at the most common bullshit that we humans face on a daily basis. It's not really gaming related just because of the subject matter, but even so. Even so though, still something worth mentioning. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on. I hate how there's this spring ball right here, and you just can't utilize that spring right behind you. I'm not going to say anything because I just got screwed. I had a feeling that was going to goddamn happen. Jumping on those platforms there is a lot harder than it looks. I'll take it. So long as I live. That's all that matters. For whatever reason, jumping through those platforms earlier, it can be kind of finicky and glitchy. Like, sometimes you're able to jump through perfectly fine, and other times, you just can't. No matter what you try. By the way, if you go too far off screen to the right, you won't be able to go left again. So that's something worth mentioning right here. Okay, let's go. Hopefully, we won't get screwed over majorly and lose all of our lives in this stage. Speaking of which, I forgot to make another save state. Dang it! Whatever, we'll just navigate like normal. I guess I'm just not used to creating save states so damn often. Alright. I don't know how that worked, but this sadly won't work. I always seem to get caught in the very middle of that frickin' spike ball pit. I guess one good thing about redoing these stages again is at least we get the chance to take in the sights and also get another listen of these banging tunes. There we go. That'll work. Oh my god. One pretty annoying thing about grabbing the speed shoes power-up is that even though your max top speed and acceleration is increased, if you get stuck on the hill, you do still have to go backwards in order to get back to in order to get another shot at climbing the hill again. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but every time you fight Dr. Eggman here, I believe he has 8 hits for each and every boss encounter, with the exception of the final one. I'm pretty sure. Okay, before we forget, since we're heading into frickin' Labyrinth Zone, it's time for another save state, which is so obtuse to make. Thankfully, it's not like the NES or SNES classics, where you have to hit the reset switch on the console itself. It's thankfully just a button, a simple button where you just hold the start button for a few seconds after you pause the game, and afterwards you'll be able to make a save state and just go about your day. It is a bit obtuse considering that it seems like it takes forever to bring up the menu. But at least it's not like it's unresponsive. Trust me. There are far worse ways you can handle a save state system. Again with the bullshit. I literally could not move. I could not move. I'm probably gonna have to end up using another frickin' continue in this god-awful stage because I just suck that much at this game. Yep. Screw it. I'm reloading the save state. I don't care. At least we're restarting the stage. So that's not that big of a deal to me, honestly. The way I see it, I see save states as more of a modern convenience and a way for more casual players who have little experience of games like this to be able to experience it in its entirety. And it's just a matter of choice. Do they want to use it or do they not? It all depends on the player and how they want to experience the game. If they want to use the power of save states, by all means, go for it, kiddo. No skin off my bones, and no disrespect either. Unless you're a speedrunner. In which case, I mean, it would be useful for practice, yes. Especially when trying to learn specific tricks and learn how to do certain maneuvers. Am I stuck here? Oh, thank God. Come on, air bubble, where are you at? I definitely did not want to stick around any longer than I needed to, for sure. One other pretty annoying thing about these air bubbles here is that upon grabbing them, if you're curled up into a ball and whatnot, it knocks you out of that ball formation. It knocks you out of it. Why? Because you're grabbing the air bubble. Also, that was bullshit. I hit the button, nothing happened again. I'm guessing the spring is here, so that way you don't have to fly all the way to the frickin' top. Although, again, I can't hit this godforsaken switch for whatever reason. And I can't ride the elevator all the way over to the right. And why is it that my jump keeps randomly getting taken away for no reason? Hair, Jesus, that should not have taken like 5 minutes. One very annoying thing about Labyrinth Zone definitely is the slow navigation speed while traversing underwater. Again, I know that it's supposed to be realistic, but at the same time, it's annoying as crap. I wonder if it's possible to drown just as you're resurfacing. Probably. You know, this game and how funky it can be. That's more than likely the case. Okay. That one is done. That sure took a lot longer than necessary just to clear that frickin' zone again. And that was bullshit. As was that! Absolute bullshit, I swear to God. And of course I get comboed by the same goddamn asshole again in the frickin' spike pit. I'm prepared for one, but the other one is like, surprise, motherfucker! No matter what I do, I can't do anything to counter his ass. Again, I guess he's just one of those guys which you must ignore. But it's difficult to ignore, especially given his placement. Right next to a frickin' thing of spikes. And considering that the spikes can insta-kill you upon being comboed into it, it's just a really dumb and really, really bad combination. Just saying, it's not fun. One other thing worth noting is that you might have noticed that at the end of the stage of Act 1 as well as Act 2, even after you have 50 rings in hand, the bonus ring that takes you to the bonus stage didn't appear. Well, this is the case once you have all 6 Chaos Emeralds. You're just not allowed to enter bonus stages anymore. Not unless you hit reset on the console again. Just saying. Dear Lord. He killed me! This son of a bitch killed me. The son of a bitch just fucking killed me. Oh. I wasn't sure if I made a save state to prior starting this zone, or this act in particular. And of course, I wasted all my time getting stuck! What the hell is this? Oh. It's my father. Give me a second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. Anyway, my father called. We were just catching up a little bit. He was just seeing what I was up to. And just, you know, wishing each other a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, you know what I mean? I haven't spoke to my father in quite some time, so I figured I'd take a little time to catch up, just for a few moments. And also, I took the opportunity to use the bathroom because I had to go. I've been holding it in for quite some time. Longer than I should, for sure. Alright, Act 2 is done. Okay, on to Act 3. This is when the level really starts to get annoying. Considering that we have a freaking endless vertical shaft that repeats itself again and again, and considering that we have a freaking deadly underwater gauntlet to get through, it's a fun time for no one. Especially me, since I had to do it twice! Screw it, let's just try going down. Last time I took the upper path. I'm going to drown again, aren't I? Yep. Well, this was definitely a mistake. Definitely should have grabbed an air bubble before continuing. I can't be wasting lives like that. I can't. That's why I reloaded my state. Because I only got one continue to work with. And if I waste it, we're going to have another one of these situations where I have to not only play through the entire game all over again, but I would also have to recollect all the freaking Chaos Emeralds again. And I don't want to do that. Also, I can't get out of this. What the hell? There. All because I did not want to bonk! I really should have more faith in just doing a full jump and just going for it. But, considering my track record of this game, it's not exactly an easy thing to do. Now is it? Also, new follower. It is... Eric McCartney. Neat. Anywho, thank you so much for the follow, man. Highly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay here. And I hope you enjoy me sucking major donkey balls at Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the original Sega Genesis. Sweet Jesus. Is there a thing here? Oh my god. Okay, this was definitely not a good path to take. Come on, man! Again, the lack of momentum that you can get from not only underwater traversal, but the spring, it's like you gotta go at it just the right way, so that way you hit the switch, while also bouncing to the left. It's absolutely annoying. And I swear to God, I have to stop at every single one of these air bubble things just to refill my air supply. Okay, yeah, don't take the lower path. Stick to the upper path as much as humanly possible. Plus, I think the upper path is technically faster. Yes, it is. And I am fucked! All because I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Never mind. I thought the water wasn't going to go back down, but thankfully it does if you fail to make it up the first platform. Ah, my God! Why did I do that? If I get game over here, I'm gonna have to reload my save state and restart the entire goddamn stage, which I'm gonna have to do anyway. Seriously, screw this place. I hate this vertical shaft so damn much. Yep, that's a restart. Gotta restart the stage. And let's not accidentally save over that. Because I have a pretty bad tendency to just do that as part of muscle memory. Alright. Let's calm down. We can get through this. Just like we always do. Somehow. If we don't spend like 2 minutes trying to get through this stupid crap because I have no fucking momentum as soon as I goddamn jump. Like, why does Sonic randomly get stuck on the freaking waterfall? And here I am again, not going through with my jumps. I'm hesitating because I'm afraid I'm gonna bonk my head, lose my momentum, and then get sent flying back anyway. Okay. Definitely a lesson learned for this stage. Take the upper path as much as possible. Because trust me, you don't want to take the lower path ever. The reason why is, again, you'll be underwater a lot longer than you need to be. Although the upper path seems to be more difficult to navigate through than the lower path, though. I just feel as though there are way more obstacles down below versus up above. But at least you don't have to worry about underwater traversal so much. I swear to God, for this capsule, you have no choice but to take a hit and bounce back in the right direction. So that way, you get the damn thing. Otherwise, you just can't move on. Give me the thing! Thank you! Okay. Did I just go backwards? No, I didn't. Okay. One pretty annoying thing about this place is the feeling that you're just going to get, lost. And be stuck for all eternity. A lot longer than you frickin' need to be. I'm so dead. Gotta love that random walk in the air glitch. Am I right? Probably the most annoying glitch in all of Sonic 1. Thankfully, this glitch did not return in future Sonic titles. And again, I always get hit by every single spear! Every single one! Every one! Okay. So you definitely want to take the lower path because it is faster. It's a lot faster, actually. Just more dangerous. Seriously, screw this damn stage. It's funny how I managed to get through this on my first try, the first time I came here, but I haven't been able to replicate the results since. I swear to Christ! I swear to Christ! I can't! I just can't. I can't get through it anymore. What the hell? Looks like this is going to be another 6-hour stream just to get through Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It's absolutely fucking bullshit. Just because I suck at the game that goddamn bad, I have to resort to save states in order to get back to where I was previously. Again, I wish I could just go through the stage so much more quickly than I am now. Like, immediately warp to the end. But no, I don't have that kind of skill, and I don't even know how to do it. Whoever came up with this zone is an asshole. And of course I took the wrong path again. Screw this. I really hate how long it takes for you to reload a frickin' save state. Or just to bring up the menu in general, that's what I mean. That's what I mean about bonking. That's why I'm hesitating to do a full jump. Also, I swear to God, it seems like that guy is just unavoidable. You're going to hit him no matter what you goddamn do. You can roll in advance, but that won't help you. No, it won't. Not sure why my momentum was completely locked in place for like the first few seconds. Bullshit! Seriously, that is the most annoying glitch that there is in this game. Just getting fucking comboed in spikes again and again. Plus, if enemies knock you back into spikes, it's an instant death. Doesn't matter if you have a shield plus rings, you're just going to die. Because the game is just that goddamn broken. Come on, air bubble. There we go. That's better. You couldn't come any slower, you stupid air bubble. Oh my god, how did I overshoot that? Of course. Now we gotta wait. And try again. Definitely I'm not a fan of this zone in any way, shape, or form, and I hate the fact that I have to do it twice! Plus even more times. Just because I suck so bad that I have to redo the entire game all over again. I hate how I can randomly get stuck for no reason. Okay. So like I said, it is definitely faster to navigate. Okay. So if you end up getting stuck like this, and you're not able to make it to these platforms over here, just run all the way back to the left at the checkpoint. You'll be fine. Thankfully, the game doesn't soft lock you to a point where you can't continue. It's not that broken. Trust me, there are plenty of other ways of getting stuck. I swear, I have to wait for each of these spears to go. If I don't wait, then I'm gonna get poked, and I'm gonna be forced downwards. How does fire even work underwater? I guess it's following the same logic as Super Mario Brothers, which is complete bullshit. I'm so dead. I am dead. I'm going to drown, and I'm going to fucking die. Oh, thank God. Screw this goddamn zone! How long was I on this stage alone? About 35, 40 minutes? Certainly seems like it. Save. Done. Okay, back to Starlight Zone now. Hopefully this time with less death and less BS, if you know what I mean. Okay. At least we managed to get one extra life back, and I'll gladly take that any day of the week. Honestly. I would. I don't like the fact that I keep getting shot by every fire dispenser there is on this frickin' stage. Funny enough, this stage really is one of those stages in which you are encouraged to go through it very quickly. Okay, I guess I gotta go back a little bit further. Or I can just do that. That works too. God damn it. I don't know why I always get stuck on the worst possible obstacles there is. Plus, with the speed cap being in place, that's what makes things so damn annoying, too. Alright, let's go. By the way, in order for you to be able to get rid of the speed cap naturally, other than the speed shoot's power-up, is to spin. Just push down when you're on a given hill. And eventually you'll be able to go so fast that you break the limit. Very useful for navigating through many parts of the game. Just given the fact that you're going so fast that you can't really see what's coming up, it's kind of a give and take when it comes to navigating places like this, if you know what I mean. Every time, I swear to Christ. Just because I want to go a little bit further to the back. Maybe ride it down naturally. And instead, I hit a freaking spike ball and then get goddamn stuck on everything. Another pretty annoying thing about this game is occasionally the speed cap will just randomly get reintroduced for no reason. Even though you're clearly doing the spin dash, it doesn't matter. It'll just say, screw you, stop right there, criminal scum. I don't know why it does that. It's so dumb. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to reload the save state, cause, again, I keep dying due to bullshit! Again, what the hell's up with that? Why does it just stop upon the platforms just collapsing for no reason? Do I have to jump there? Yes, I do. Otherwise, you'll be forced to a dead stop for no reason. And I swear to God, you can't get past that without getting hit either. Again, you just can't see them until you're already hit. I told you guys, I have to hit every single spike ball there is in this game. Every single one. Every single enemy, I have to hit them. And I have to get hurt every time. It wouldn't be Sonic the Hedgehog if I don't get hit by every inanimate object on screen. Okay, well, at least we made it through this. And we're right back to where we were previously, which was like almost an hour and a half ago. Jesus Christ. I can't believe we're approaching the 3-hour mark, and yet we still have not reached the second to last zone. Which, yeah, that is going to be coming up soon. If I wouldn't have moved, I would have gotten hit by the spike ball and probably would have died. So it's either get hit by the fireball or nothing. Of course, I took the wrong goddamn path. Okay, what am I supposed to do? How did I get sucked in by a fan like that? Twice already. I swear to God, that enemy's hitbox is a lot bigger than it actually is. And again with the bullshit. I think if you, like, double tap the start button? Or not. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that I might have discovered another way you can bring up the menu a little bit faster on the Genesis Mini. But I guess not. Of course. You can't dodge these things. I mean, you can if you jump, but most of the time it just seems like it just takes that away from you for no reason. And that was bullshit. How was I supposed to see that? Again, how was I supposed to know that that was coming up? Yep. I'm going to die now. I'm not sure if the upper path is supposed to be an alternate path or not, but it just seems like I can't get up there no matter how hard I try. There's just not enough jump height. You can't make it. It's a load of bullcrap. It honestly is. Just like there are enemies of which you inevitably must hit in order to proceed. Of course, I do know that you're supposed to wait for that spike-like enemy to throw its spikes at you in order to defeat it. But It just seems like it takes far too long for that to happen, and by the time you see it to slow down and react as it's about to fire, it's already too late. You're already screwed. Okay. That was dumb. I didn't realize that would have taken me upwards. Alright. Oh my god. Definitely want that. Watch, I'll probably waste it right now. Okay then. Never mind. I should shut the hell up. By the way, you once again need the right amount of momentum from the spike ball trampoline in order to be able to navigate upwards. Which, oddly enough, is a lot harder to do than it looks. Okay, so, speaking of which, we now have this lovely boss fight. And of course, I can't fucking fight him! So for this one, you have to bounce these spike balls back at Dr. Eggman. Of course, getting the timing down is not easy. Especially at 0 rings most of the time. And I just can't. I can't fucking do this. Wow, I suck. Timing is definitely key when it comes to this. You can also bounce off of these to gain a little more height. And also damage Dr. Eggman that way. But it's not exactly easy to get the timing right. Especially given the limited space you have to work with. Plus, most of the time, you just don't get that momentum that you need. I swear to God, I keep getting hit every 2 seconds. This is a pretty annoying boss fight, but it is pretty easy, all things considered. As, again, there are 2 ways to beat it. Either with the spikes, or by bouncing into Dr. Eggman. Just, again, the timing is strict. There we go. Jesus! That took a lot longer than necessary. Especially with all the bullshit that kept happening again and again. God damn. Welcome, everyone, to the second to last major zone. Or basically the last major zone, actually. Scrap Brain Zone! Hooray! This zone really... It is definitely the most difficult out of all the zones in the game. And rightfully so, considering it is the last one. By the way, Scrap Brain Zone Act 1 and 2 are going to be your last 2 acts of which you'll be able to get any Chaos Emeralds from whatsoever. So, that is something worth mentioning. If you don't have 4 Chaos Emeralds by the time you get to this point, there's no way you're getting all 6. Just gonna let you all know that right now. Again, how was I supposed to know that there were invisible platforms there? I guess this is one of those things where it's almost like on the level of freaking Mega Man, where bullshit like that has to happen all the time. What the fuck was that? How did I die? Seriously, how? Can someone please explain to me how the hell I died there for no goddamn reason again? I swear, man. I just keep running into every single obstacle that there is in this game. I just suck that much at this game, I swear. That was bullshit! Absolute bullshit. Fuck it. Let's see what's down here. Nothing. Okay, of course. And again with the bullshit of randomly dying for no reason. How is a platform like that supposed to kill you? How does it kill you? I don't know, but it's bullshit. And I know I shouldn't keep reloading my damn save state, but I want to conserve all my lives for, like, the last two major acts. For, like, Scrap Brain Zone Act 3, and also the second to last act of the game. And also Final Zone. The Final Zone, to be exact, but you get the idea. I definitely do not know the fastest way of navigating through these stages for sure. Like I said, there are many different ways you can go about completing these stages. There are many different paths that you can take that all lead towards the same destination, the end goal. Again, why did it take away my freaking B press? I hate that shit. I'm dead. Of course! All because I panicked and I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go. Plus bullshit keeps happening. And of course we're back to square frickin' one again. I thought it was throwing me into another pit of death. Guess not quite yet. Damn it. What a waste. Dead. I'm just dead. Okay then. I'll take it. As long as I live, that's all that goddamn matters in the end. Honestly. Come on, man. Always, every single obstacle. I always hit every single one. I know this is getting kind of annoying for some of you that I keep having to create a save state after every zone. But this is just a precaution. Because anything can go wrong at any given point, especially now. Of course. Again with the bullshit! I don't know why I couldn't go backwards. Wow, really? I'm gonna be stuck here. I'm really gonna be fucking stuck here. Why can't I navigate through this crap? I always get launched way too far forward or backwards, and I can't go further. Oh my god, that was annoying. Okay. Now, for this zone, this is a rather unique zone. Not because of the fact that there's these constant freaking electrical currents of death, but rather, bullshit! This is the only major zone in the game I know of that actually does not have a third act. Once we finish Act 2, we'll immediately be thrown into the next major zone, and it's the second to last one. Again, like I said, every obstacle, I have to hit them all, because I just love hugging every single one of these things! All because I want to go fast. I want to live up to the namesake of the fastest thing alive. And of course I can't do that because I'm going too fast. I swear to God, it seems like if you get stuck down here, that's it. You're done. You can't get back up. It's not possible because these platforms just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. And you can't jump fast enough, not unless you have like a task-like input system. There we go. Jesus Christ. Yep, I knew it. I knew I was dead. I just goddamn knew it. There's nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Nothing. I swear to God, you gotta roll around absolutely everywhere. Because those enemies that crawl around on the ground all maliciously, they're always there. They're everywhere. Same with buzzsaws and fire. It's absolutely everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure why my momentum just suddenly died. I don't get it. But yeah, that's this game. Nothing but bullshit mania. See what I did there? More bullshit, hooray! Of course, I would get sliced and diced, like cottage cheese. I'm just gonna have to navigate through here without rings. And of course, I can't do that! Because, for whatever reason, I just can't maintain my momentum. It's like I go too fast, I jump way too far to the right, and I end up hitting the obstacle I'm trying to avoid. These things right here are just god-awful. Because if you jump off of them at the wrong time, you're basically all but committed to that jump. There is a way that you can just spin on those things and just continue that way? I can't slow down. I just could not slow down. I seriously hate those springs that just force you backwards. I hate that shit. Especially the red ones. They have a lot more force within their bounce versus yellow ones. Plus, you don't see that stuff coming until it's already too late. I swear to God, it's like, as soon as you get past one obstacle, bam, you're hit with another immediately. And there's no avoiding it. There's no chance. See what I mean? You can't avoid it. It's not possible. I don't know how it is that people are able to just go through this so casually and not have to worry about stupid bullshit like this. I swear to God, these rotating platforms have no pattern. Plus, I hate the fact that you can't jump from underneath of them. You have to jump on top of them from the side. And if you don't, you're stuck. You are just goddamn stuck down here. And it's very, very difficult to near impossible to get out of this situation. Just because of how fast and how often these damn things spin. Again, I thought I was going to fall, so that's why I sped up. Which I shouldn't have done that. I seriously can't get through this stage without dying on the same exact spot every goddamn time, or get stuck for several minutes at the very beginning. Just because of how horrendous these freaking cogs are. Whatever the hell these things are. And also judging when you're supposed to jump is really damn difficult to do. Because again, one false move and you're done for. So when it comes to these things, don't spin on them. Seriously, just run and you'll be fine. Unless you get completely stuck like me. I want that shield, goddammit. And of course I wasted immediately. And I'm definitely going to die here. Just because I'm trying to get through this damn thing as fast as humanly possible and avoid the frickin' spike balls and these frickin' conveyor belts of death, which I can't do! Oh, great. More compactors. Fantastic. Okay, again with the bullshit. I swear, some of these places you basically have to take a leap of faith. And some areas you just have to tank the hits and just go through. And pray you make it out alive. Or at least grab one of the rings that you lost on the way. Which, again, is a lot easier said than done. Let me tell you. Take it from me. My experiences are just absolutely horrendous. Okay. Thank God we made it through Act 2. Jesus. Down we go. Welcome to Scrap Brain Zone Act 3. So, remember Labyrinth Zone? Well, we're going through it again. Except this time, it's not as long, but it is extremely difficult. And of course that happens. This is probably one of the most annoying zones to get through in the entire game. Considering that there are a ton of places in which you can get shot and get surprised by enemies out of frickin' nowhere, and it seems like rings are in an incredibly limited supply in this place. Also, bullshit. I'm going to drown, aren't I? Especially when I keep getting stuck on every frickin' platform there is. Come on, Bubbles. Like I said, rings are in a very limited supply here. So, it's basically, they're all at the very beginning of this level, and if you're not able to hold on to them, sucks to be you. You're gonna be in for one hell of a ride. Okay. At least there are some rings at later points in the level, but like I said, they're very scarce and limited. Okay, going back. Come on! That was way too close. I thought I was just completely screwed. I did not want a chance going any further. I swear to God, I just can't not get hit by these damn things. And same with the spike balls. I always hit them all. Oh my God. Just way too close for comfort for all of these encounters. Especially the spike balls. Jesus flip. Please tell me there's a... I'm going to die. Yep, I'm dead. I knew it! And of course it appears just as I'm drowning. Fuck you. All because I can't go anywhere. And again with the bullshit. How was I supposed to see those spikes? They blended in perfectly with the environment. Come on, drop, goddammit! Stop doing the whole, like, one block jump across for no reason. We don't have time for this crap. Seriously, screw this frickin' zone. Why is it that we have to go through this underwater frickin' maze again for, like, the... And again with the bullshit! It's like you basically have no choice. You have to hold on to these rings. Like your life frickin' depends on it. Because there's no getting any more. Throughout the majority of the stage. So for this stage, you definitely want to grab basically every air pocket as possible. as you're navigating through this zone. Because seriously, you just are not going to be getting very many opportunities to do it. Okay, that was definitely unfair how this guy can just magically phase through the wall. Wow, of course. I'm gonna drown now. Damn it! I just couldn't move! What the fuck? I just could not fucking move! Again, that's what I hate about the whole underwater shit. I absolutely hate it with a passion. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Because once again, I can't hold on to my fucking rings, and I keep getting stabbed by every goddamn spear, spike ball, and I keep getting burned by underwater fireballs. Fuck you. Okay. Keep calm. Everything's fine. Come on. You couldn't come at any slower of a rate, could you? Oh, thank Christ! It's done. It is done. Welcome to the final zone. The final zone of the entire game. And it's just this boss fight. So basically, what we have to do here is hit Eggman, I believe, 16 times in this entire battle. And we also have to do this with no rings, which is absolutely dreadful. Plus, figuring out what elevator he's going to be in, or one of these compactors, is quite difficult to figure out, as you only have about a couple of frames in order to figure that out yourself. Also, bullshit. Bullshit like that can happen randomly for no reason. Basically, what it comes down to is just stay towards the left-hand side of the screen and maybe you'll get lucky. It honestly just comes down to RNG manipulation and luck. Just a lot of blind luck. This is a really damn difficult fight, considering that you can get crushed at any time. Plus, you don't have any rings whatsoever, so if you get zapped, that's it. It's over. You have to restart the entire thing all over again. And it's like a 50-50 crapshoot. It's a crapshoot of whether or not your guess will be correct or incorrect. And if you make the wrong guess, you're dead. Thankfully, the electrical current attack is easy enough to dodge. Just being able to hit Eggman as he's coming down these compactors is another thing in itself. As once again, you can sometimes get royally screwed over, especially if you pick the wrong direction. And sometimes you will get so screwed that you miss your opportunity to attack in the first place. It just adds a lot more stress than necessary to this frickin' battle. And sadly, even though you can attack Eggman multiple times, you can only get one hit on him. And there we go! Woo! It's done, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye! It is done, ladies and gentlemen. That is Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It took 3 hours and 13 minutes and 54 seconds, but the deed is done. That's Sonic the Hedgehog 1, folks. That's the game. This honestly should have been finished well over an hour ago, but I just suck so bad at this freaking game that apparently I have to resort to level select in order to get to where I need to go. Man. But, yeah, that's this game. Overall, my thoughts on it are, the game is fun, yeah, it's a classic, but honestly, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3 blow this game out of the water by a country mile and a half. Seriously, this game is definitely my least favorite in the classic Sonic trilogy, and hell, I believe Sonic Mania is on par with how good Sonic 3 and Knuckles is, in my personal opinion. Don't believe me? I've actually done a couple of live streams covering Sonic Mania, like, almost a year ago now. And funny enough, it wasn't even supposed to be a proper playthrough, but rather just some bonus streams mixed in. But turns out that I had so much fun, and I was able to get so much done in such a short time frame, that I was able to finish the game in its entirety within 2 sessions. So that's pretty neat. So if anyone's interested in seeing that, for the YouTube version of this, I will leave a... I'll probably leave a card linking to the first stream of Sonic Mania. But for the rest of us who are here live right here and now, well, I think I will have to search for it real quick. There we go, folks. That's the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, folks. It honestly is a pretty fun time. It's a pretty fun game. Honestly, it is. And the best way to experience this... Okay. Let me copy the link address here. And we'll paste this, the first one. And here is the second. So yeah, those 2 links right there will take you to both of the streams that I've done of Sonic Mania. And I covered the game on Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. That's Sonic the Hedgehog 1, folks. Very short game. I knew it was going to be a short one. About 2-3 hours, if that. I didn't think it would take me over 3 hours to complete, honestly. Just because of the fact that I not only got a game over, I also had to recollect the Chaos Emeralds a few times over because of the stage select and having to go through and collect the Chaos Emeralds that way due to the whole game over scheme. But it is what it is. It is what it is, folks. So, like I said, we are done here for today. This is General Snivy with the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be starting up Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is far superior to this game in every way, shape, and form. And in many people's eyes, it is considered the best of the original trilogy. I can definitely see your arguments, but I feel as though Sonic 3 and Knuckles is better. But that's just my personal opinion. But we'll cross that path when we get to it. For now, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all next time for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. See y'all later.